Good evening, America. Welcome to Lawrence Jones. Welcome to Fox News. I'm Lawrence Jones. So everyone knows I'm a Texan. And if there's one thing you need to know about Texans is that we think it's the best state ever. You got guns, food, low taxes, everything. So every morning, kids in Texas pledge allegiance to the American flag. And guess what? They also pledge allegiance to the Texas flag. It's a true story. They do this every morning. We do this because we acknowledge how powerful and great our state is. But we also know there's a certain role for the federal government. One of those responsibilities is securing our border. Since Joe Biden has been president, nearly 6 million migrants have crossed into our country. Joe Biden has failed in that responsibility. So we in Texas are very perplexed that the Biden administration is deciding to end Title 42. We know that there's going to be a massive surge.
As border officials brace for the lifting of Title 42 in less than 2 weeks, Fox News has an exclusive look at the surge that has already arrived on the banks of the Rio Grande in Brownsville, Texas, across from Matamoros, Mexico. Across the entire southwest border, the numbers are staggering. Agents have encountered more than 22,000 migrants in the last 72 hours, leading 3 border cities to declare states of emergency: Brownsville, Laredo, and El Paso.
This is just not fair. Since last fall, the state of Texas has spent more than $4 billion trying to secure its own border. For the record, it's not our responsibility to do this. But when America's leadership fails, Texans always step up. Today, the White House just announced that they will send only 1,500 active duty troops to the border, supposedly to prepare for this surge. But these soldiers will only do data entry, warehouse support, and administrative tasks. In other words, anything but actually secure the border. Look, I've been to the border many times. I've talked with the agents on the ground, the Texas State Troopers. I've even talked to the border Democrats, and I've learned exactly what they need. Here's part of what I've seen firsthand.
We just got out of the chopper, following some trails here. We saw about 4 different tracks going different directions, so we're trying to figure out where exactly they're heading to. These migrants try to get to a road where a coyote can pick them up, so we're just trying to find the direction they're heading first. We couldn't get a good view from the chopper. We kind of narrowed it down. Now that we're on the ground, we got to follow those tracks. We just had 2 agents join us from Border Patrol. They were tracking them one direction. DPS was tracking them different. We've kind of met up now. We think they're going this way, but we'll have to see.
After spending some time on the ground trying to track the migrants, we went back to the sky in our helicopter to find exactly where the runners were heading. All it took was a few minutes in the air before we spotted them huddled together, dressed in camouflage, trying to get relief from the desert heat.
Where did you guys come from? Mexico? They've been traveling for about a week, but they've run out of food and they actually got lost here. But because of the chopper, we were able to locate them and they're just going to surrender themselves. So you just saw the video, but the Biden administration denies any of this is happening. Just yesterday, the press secretary, that doesn't go anywhere without her binder, said that illegal immigration is on the decline.
We actually deal with the immigration system in a humane way, in a way that is that actually deals with what we're seeing at the border, and that's why you've seen the parolee program be so successful. When it comes to illegal migration, you've seen it come down by more than 90%, and that's because of the actions that this president has taken.
So the White House press secretary knows this isn't true. She says it because she thinks you, the American people, are dumb. It's true. In a way, this is exactly what the Democrats have always wanted. Democrats have spent years opposing every Republican attempt to seal the border and stop all the chaos. They've wasted no opportunity reminding you that you're racist for opposing illegal immigration. They use immigration to tell you how compassionate they are. But Republicans disagree. Most Republican leaders realize there's nothing compassionate about importing millions of new migrants who will struggle to support themselves. Most Republicans also understand that your life isn't improved by drugs flowing across the border into your neighborhood. There's nothing compassionate about that. Last year, Republican governors Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott decided to test that theory anyway. You Democrats say Your cities were sanctuaries. Come all, they said. So DeSantis and Abbott started busing and flying migrants to Democrat-controlled cities. But almost immediately, Democrats stopped talking about compassion. It turns out it was all fake. They didn't want migrants in their city, despite what they had claimed. And now Democrats are returning to a familiar talking point to deflect blame from the crisis they caused.
Governor Abbott sent asylum seekers to New York, black mayor, to Washington, black mayor, to Houston, black mayor, to Los Angeles, black mayor, to Denver, black mayor. He passed over thousands of cities to land here.
But all of these cities asked for the migrants to come there. But again, that's just the Democratic playbook. It doesn't matter that it's hurting the country, and in Eric Adams' case, his own city. Just cry racism and blame Republicans.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.